Hello, good evening, everybody. All right, well, isn't this a special occasion? I have got a really special guest for you this time. But before she joins us, she will be joining us in around 10 minutes. First, say hello to the chat. Hello, Money Burner, Kevin Dushan, AM, what's up? Lorraine, how are you? How are you, my dear? Yes, sorry. Yeah, JP Music, salute. Well, this is the first time, in a very long that I have a new guest and a very, very esteemed one, let's say. Anna is gonna be here in about 10 minutes. I just said it. I just told you. So this is how it's gonna work. I got some questions I will ask her first, and then you can post yours in the chat and I will read them to her. All right? It's simple. Bracken, man. I don't think I've tried that one, but it sounds good. I'm Lodge, right? JP Music, I haven't seen you here for a long time. Nice to have you back. 14 people now with us. Olfactive Studio Shipper Shot. What's up? Oh, that's great. Yeah, I know she invited quite many people. I'm slightly, I'm not too nervous, but this is actually my first time interviewing someone that is a name in this community, and not just this community, of course. Thank you, JP. I appreciate it. Aqua di Joy DP. All right, that's a good one. My voice. Yes, so we're just gonna wait for Anna, I guess. I can just tell you that Anna and well, she started following me actually for a couple of months ago, I think, and yeah, we really got along really well. I mean, we hit it off, and this Saturday we had a quite long talk, and she kind of was very interested in being my guest here, and so she is. Hey, Mr. Hey, Andy. Great to see you as always, my man. Oh, yes, how is Milena, by the way? So, yeah, as I said, as the title says, we will be talking about her history in this community. Did I exchange a lot? You mean messages or? Yeah, we have talked a lot since Saturday, but also before that we talked a little bit. Also, yes. I could instantly tell that Anna was a really nice and charismatic person. Yes, from now on, I will only have, well, try to only have such people on on the boat. JP Music, yeah. Kiss of Life by Sade. Hello to Neil. I don't know what. I guess maybe because I'm nervous, my whole system is, oh my god, in disarray. I just hope I won't make any loud noises during our interview. Well, I guess I have to mute myself if I do. Yeah, of course, of course. Yeah, so maybe I don't know how many of you, well, a couple of you at least know Anna from before. She's in Montreal, and she's a painter, playwright, and a freelance writer who also recently got a short film released. So yeah, she's not just anybody for sure. Of holes, what's that? Please tell me where I can where I can get it. No, I gotta change my diet. That's the thing. Whoa, it's not easy. But when you are, approaching 50, yeah, it is necessary to avoid, uncomfortable situations in public. Yeah, it's sad, isn't it? No longer to be in your 30s when you could eat everything you want, pretty much. Spaghetti, wonderful. Well, Anna has taught me a couple of Italian phrases, so. Oh, no, that's all right. You mean my throat? No, I'm not talking about my throat. Talking about my stomach, really. Well, my throat, I guess that started during Corona. I don't know. This shirt must not wrinkle. 20 people online watching. Please like the stream. Hello to Daniel. Cough, Los Angeles. What the hell is it? And nice to have Kevin back for good. I hope here in the chat. The chat isn't the same without him. Yeah, I don't know. I usually have honey around, but I don't know. Maybe not now at the moment. Yeah, well, Anna should be here any second now. It's nice to have him back. Yeah, I know why he was gone. Hello, Captain. We had a very nice stream, by the way. Me and AM. I mean, me on AM stream. I really had a good time. Thanks, AM. Honey. Just a little more. Isn't it weird? His name is actually Erdogan. All right, now she should be here any second. Okay, here is Anna now, people.
Hello, buonasera a tutti.
Buonasera Anna, come stai?
Sto bene. Tu come stai, Slaven?
Io so bene.
Bravo, very good. Good evening to all. Buonasera a tutti.
Buonasera a tutti. Yes, welcome.
Thank
This
you.
is,
It's great being here. Thank you for inviting me. It's a
yeah,
pleasure.
my pleasure, really. It's a very special moment. Yes, shall we begin?
Yeah, sure. Absolutely.
Mm, all right. Well, you have been, you go way back with this, in this community ever since 2005. So maybe you
Mhm.
could tell us a little bit about how it started. And
Yeah, it's very interesting. When I was thinking about that today, and I'm like, wow, it's been 20 years. So there was something called Perfume of Life. We used to call it pole. And
mm,
Perfume of Life was founded in 2005. Basically, it was an internet discussion board about perfume, and we
mm,
had discussions. And then we also had swaps. So you had Canadians swapping with Americans, with the European people, and the community started there. Then we also had Makeup Alley. Makeup Alley was also very popular around that time, around 2005, 2006. Unfortunately, though, both Perfume of Life and Makeup Alley kind of like things died out in 2015. But then what these community members did is they went on Facebook, okay? Well, we also had base notes, by the way. We also had base notes. Then we went on Facebook. So that happened. Facebook Fragrance Friends, which now has almost 16,000 members, that happened in 2011. And that was started by Charlotte and Ricky. So many of us just merged there, and we were able to do a lot more, right? Because now we get to see the people's profiles. It wasn't like Perfume of Life or Makeup Alley. Now we had a lot more visibility. And then later on, the Canadian fragrance group joined in 2014. So we have a great Canadian fragrance exchange with 10,000 members. So that's how it all started.
mm. Interesting, yes. So, when did you first get interested in fragrances?
I think, like most people, we're always inspired by someone, a family member, a sibling, an aunt. In my case, it was my grandmother, my mother, and my aunts. So they were all perfume lovers. And my mom had very unique taste in perfume. So I would have to say it started with my mom.
Yes. Do you remember your first ever perfume? I'm sure you do.
Well, the thing is, mom would have lying around in the bathroom some typical perfumes like Anaïs by Cacharel, L'Air du Temps, by Nina Ricci. But she herself wore some really cool stuff. Like she wore Jacquemont, Silence Jacquemont. So if you're a perfume connoisseur of those times, you'll know that Silence Jacquemont was really cool. It
Mm,
wasn't your typical opium. She hated opium and all that. So I would kind of like just take her stuff. But then when I became a teenager and I started shopping, I was like, you know what? I like Dior Poison, and my mom hated it. So I had my own little collection of Dior Poison, my Fendi's and all that, and Joy by Jean Patou. So we shared some similar tastes, but not really.
Hmm. All right. So maybe you could tell us, like, what are your top three favorite houses?
Yeah. So when we talked about, like, when we discussed the questions that you would ask me, you're like, "Hey, what's your top fragrance house?" And I remember telling you, when you've been a collector for so many years, like I'm going on 40 years of being a perfume collector. Actually, no, I completed 40 years. Um,
Wow.
so when you've been like in love with perfume for 40 years, you don't really have a favorite house. But if I would have to say, my top five, of course we have to include Guerlain and Chanel. That's for sure. But because I'm a very proud Italian, I love my Italian perfumes, right? So I have to include Fendi. Come on, I grew up with Teatro della Scala. Oh, it's a beauty. Crazy Crisia, etc. So we have Crisia, we have
Mm.
Fendi, we have Guerlain, we have Cartusia. I don't know if you know this perfume house, Cartusia.
No.
Okay,
I've no-
so they were founded in 1948 in Capri. Capri is a very small, yeah. So they were
Yeah.
founded in Capri in 1948, and all their perfumes, apparently, even until today, are handcrafted. So Cartusia has to be in it. And remember, we talked about Santa Maria Novella, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I like the one that Iris. So Santa Maria Novella, as you know, was founded in the 13th century, and it's
Mm.
the oldest perfume company in the world. So my patriotic side has to list these perfumes. Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly. Well, when we chatted recently, you mentioned that you have an idea for your own perfume. This kind of oh, what happened? Hope she'll be back soon. Hmm. Her connection didn't go. Okay, here she is again.
About that.
Oh, it's all right.
My
It happened.
apologies for that. So sorry.
Oh,
I accidentally kicked myself out. Yes, you
right.
mentioned that I was thinking of creating my own perfume.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's based on your artistic alter ego, sorts, or Jaconda.
Yeah. So people know me as Jaconda. My visual artist
Mm,
name is Jaconda. And yes, I do have in mind a perfume oil that I would like to create. I have, if you like, the list of ingredients that I would like in this Jaconda perfume oil. I did contact two perfumers I know, but it hasn't manifested yet. So
no,
when the timing is right, I'm very open to it. I don't want to start a perfume line per se, but I do want to have my Jaconda perfume oil. Yeah.
yes, of course.
Mm.
So, yeah, you have been like because you have been in the community for so long, people have kind of tried to persuade you to
Mhm.
start your own channel. Is it not right?
This is correct. So I would have to say that my fragrant friends, if you like, the ones from back then, they encouraged me, especially I would say from the years 2013, 14, 15. Anna, start your own YouTube channel. Anna, start your own YouTube channel. And the answer was always no. So even until today, like we're in 2025, right? I'll post
Yeah.
videos randomly, short videos or whatever on Instagram. I'm not very active on Instagram. I'm trying to be more active. I'm a lot more active on Facebook. I have many more followers on Facebook, but I'll randomly, post videos or whatever. And I used to do a lot of that. And I just didn't want to be part of the YouTube culture. It just wasn't for me. It still isn't for
Mm.
me.
Yeah, I understand that very well. Yeah.
Mm.
Yes. Now we come to this very very often discussed subject of clones. What is your opinion on clones?
Okay. Well, the thing with clones, there's been like an evolution, right? There's been an
Mm,
evolution. So you have knockoffs. Okay. So at the beginning of the game, it started out with knockoffs. And the
mm,
knockoffs were very evident. They were very cheaply done. Um, and they didn't necessarily come from the Middle East, you know?
mm,
Then
yeah.
in the Middle East, what they had started doing were blends, perfume oil blends. And this was very popular, I would say, from the years 2010 till about 2015. You had lots of perfume oil blends. I know many Middle Eastern people that travel to Dubai and all that. I was married to a Middle Eastern man. So I know about this. So the perfume blends were like clones. They used to do a lot of Tom Ford. That was in style back then, but then I remember Lataffa. I remember owning Lataffa bottles that were only $15. Okay. So when Lataffa, although Lataffa's been around for a very long time, longer than people think, but they weren't popular, you know? So I used to own Rasasi, which is a very fine Arabic line, but somehow, I don't know what happened. They lost popularity. I don't know, but I used to own Rasasi. And then there's a few other brands, but Latafa was very, 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 very cheap. Now, oh my God, they just exploded, right? Among with other brands, which I think Latafa owns all of them anyway. So now what's in style is Arabic perfume, clones, replicas. So you'll have fragrance lovers that are in full support and others that are against and others that are neutral. So I own Arabic perfumes. I own some clones, but I have a nice collection of about 40, 50 bottles. So I appreciate them, you know? Uh, so I'm not against them, to make a long story short.
Yes. And that kind of brings us to the next question, which is, I guess, the last one about. Well, we were talking about the perfume prices, which are
Hmm.
currently, kind
Hmm.
of seem to be rising, ever higher. So, yeah, my original question was: do you think it is worth still buying this niche kind of perfumes that are most expensive ones? I mean,
Hmm.
so.
Yeah, I remember us chatting about this briefly.
Mm,
And I remember telling you it also depends where you live in the economy and the exchange rate, right? So,
yes.
the Canadian dollar has been fluctuating quite a bit as of late in the last 2, 3 years. Um, so it depends where you live and it depends where you buy, right? So
Yes.
if let's say you go to a perfume store and you know the vendor and he'll give
Mm,
you a discount, it's not like shopping at a department store. Uh, the same thing with marketplace. Like I shop a lot on marketplace. We used to shop a lot back in the day. eBay, we used to get such great deals. That's not the case anymore. So where are you buying these niche perfumes? Do you have any contacts? For me, the best solution has always been trading with other perfumista friends. So I'll trade my niche for your niche. And
mm,
I've been doing this for about 10, 15 years. And I'll sell you my niche and you sell me your niche. So we'll sell from, one another. And that has been very convenient in the community. But going to a department store and paying retail nowadays, forget about it. Because even when you go to a store, they're very cheap with gifts, right? I remember back
yes.
in the day, we used to get minis. We used to get tons of samples, whatever. I used to get spoiled like crazy. And I'm talking about niche. If I would buy Frederic Mal, if I would buy Killian, whatever I would buy, Guerlain. the exclusive at Guerlain. I would get tons and tons of gifts. Like we used to have Serge Lutin here, lots of Serge Lutin. And we used to
Mm.
get the 20 ml spray bottles, two, three as gifts. Can you imagine? Buy one bottle? They used to slap them in the bag. God bless them.
Mhm.
That doesn't happen anymore, you know? So nobody shops retail. The cost of living has gone up. Perfume is a luxury. So what I recommend to everybody is just trade.
Yes, and there are still some sites that offer like really good stuff for very reasonable prices, but you just have to really look for them, I think. So yeah,
Well, there's
here
one
in
website that we all know and we love him. That's Anuja's website, the Shante
oh
Perfumes. I mean, he's got the best of the best.
yeah,
And I trust him. And listen, I got Neil Morris. If you're a perfume connoisseur, you'll know who Neil Morris is. And his perfume line, I have the original, okay, like Zephyr,
mm,
Clear. Anyways, I got a bunch of Neil Morris thanks to him. And I was like, wow, it just brought me back in time. I used to own these back in 2009, 2010, and now they're in my hands thanks to him.
yes. There was well, I guess I could ask you because this was going to be a part of my original question before I changed it. Do
Yeah.
you have any like favorite perfumers, maybe, or someone that you would like would be your dream collaboration? Maybe
No, I'll be honest with you. No,
no.
no, no.
Yeah.
So I guess I'm very simple in that way. I'm the type of person that I don't know, I'm simple minded because I'm not looking at the creator. I should be as an artist. I should be looking at the creator, but I'll smell the perfume, I'll put it on my skin, and I'll be okay. Is this me or isn't this me? I don't even I go after the line, yes, but not even like, okay, it just so happens that I love Guerlain, I love Cartouche, but really I have to like the perfume. I really have to be enchanted by the scent.
Mm, exactly. Well, that concludes the perfume part, I guess. Yeah. People, guys, do you have any questions, by the way, to Anna about this subject or anything else? Because as I told them earlier, you are also a painter, of course. We talked about
Hmm.
it,
Yeah.
and a playwright and a freelance writer as well,
And a teacher.
and yeah, and a teacher.
Good. I'm primarily a teacher. That's how I earn my living.
Exactly, yeah. And recently, you got a short film released as well,
Two. There were
which
two
must
short
have been
films. Yeah. Two short
yeah.
films. My actress was Italian from Rome. Yeah.
All right, here's JP Music asking, did Anna paint inspired by scent? That's a good
Did
question.
Anna paint inspired by scent? Good question, Julian. Um, no, actually, it's the opposite. Whenever I get inspired to paint, uh, I'm oblivious to everything, including me, like my physicality. Like I'm just in a trance. I lose sight of everything. There could be a tornado around me, and I won't even know. So scent, it's so funny. It's like my sense that is the most amplified is the visual.
Uh,
Yeah.
trying to find this little piece. Oh, there it was of yes, some kind of perfume poetry, right? That you wrote, I believe.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was a perfume poem, exactly. Definitely.
yes, dancing scented notes. Yes. Well, you want me to read it or?
Oh, I don't know. Do we have any more questions? Because I can't see it in the chat. Maybe that's a good thing. Maybe that's
Oh,
a bad thing. I don't know. I can't see the chat. I just
oh,
see you.
They are very well behaved today.
Okay.
I think I saw some questions here in the back. Maybe I don't know. I think there was one, but yeah, I don't think that's a good one.
Oh no,
No, there was this guy Kevin.
I know Kevin. I know
Yeah,
Kevin. Well, what did he
he
ask? Kevin, what the
he
fuck
was
are you
asking.
asking?
He was asking if you would. It was a joke, of course. Just a
Yeah.
second. Oh no, that
Who's
wasn't. Oh,
talking to Kevin? I miss him actually. What did he ask?
I'm trying. He asked something about would you be willing to start a cult? That was a joke, of
A
course.
cult. What kind of cult?
A fragrance cult or something. Yeah,
I would follow him because the guy can crack me up like there's no tomorrow. Kevin, I'll
yeah.
follow you anytime.
The women love Kevin. He has charisma. Says five Banaka sprays.
I think men and women uh, are drawn to Kevin. He definitely has charisma, and he's very smart. So,
Yes, and he was my first guest, I believe, here on my stream. So streams.
well, that means he likes you. The thing with Kevin, God bless you if he likes you. If he doesn't like you, you're fucked.
Yeah. Another question by JP. If you think in colors, what are your favorite colors in scent?
I like that. Good question. Woohoo! I would have to say a deep purple. Deep purple, definitely deep purple. That's what comes to mind, and kind of like a cream color, a really rich cream color. So deep
Mm,
purple, cream, and gold.
yeah, I like purple, deep purple. I also like the band, by the way,
Yeah,
called
deep
Deep Purple.
purple, of course, of course.
I was pretty much raised with them, their
Yeah,
music.
for sure.
Anna and Roja love the same color. Hmm. By the
And
way,
hey, Dushan, how are you, my friend?
Dushan.
Has he? How come he doesn't have any questions? Yeah. So what's
Yeah,
going
go
on?
ahead. Come on, Dushan. By the way, do you own any of Roja's perfumes?
That's a good question. Yes, I do. I only have one. I have I'm Oud Sweetie,
Mm.
the parfum. And I have
J.
quite a few Frederic Malle.
Oh, right. JP, once again, which scent represents deep purple for you?
Oh, I don't know. That's a good. Oh my God, these questions. Oh, I know. I know. Portrait of a Lady.
Oh, Frederick Mal, right?
Yeah.
No, sorry, Serge Lupin.
No, it's Frederic Malle. Portrait of a
Oh,
Lady is Frederic Malle.
right. That's what I thought, but I'm not. I'm not an expert on Frederick Mal, so
I also like Serge Lutens, though. I love Serge Lutens. Like I have a bottle. I owned all of them, like all of them. But the one that I really enjoy, but I don't really wear. It's so funny. Why do we love a scent, but we hardly wear it? Doesn't make any sense. It's a de joie. Fil de joie.
I am
And
like that with some of my favorite scents. Definitely, I rarely wear them because I don't know why. Also,
yeah, I think,
Dushan says,
well, in my case, it's because I have too many. So it's a problem. You know what I mean?
"Oh yeah,
Hmm.
yeah." Anna, Dushan says, "Anna, I'll send you photos from Rome in 9 days. He is going to Rome."
Oh, yes. He had told me that he was going to go to Rome in November. I remember. Wow, lucky you. Are you going alone, Dushan, or with family, with a lady friend?
He's a lone wolf, if I correct. I know Dushan pretty well,
Yeah.
but
Well, you never
Jake,
know. There could have been changes that have taken place.
yeah, who knows? JP is asking, do you own any amouages?
Okay, you know what I did? I put myself, I'm in my room now, and now I could see the chat because I felt weird talking to you not being on the chat.
Yeah, I'm going with my friend Strahin. All right, Strahin, yeah.
So
That's good now.
Captain asked, how the hell do I know Kevin? Why?
No,
What's the big deal that I know Kevin? How the hell do I know
we're
Kevin?
both in Canada. I don't know exactly where Kevin lives, but I
He
think
lives
he's
in
also
Canada. Kevin lives in Canada.
in Toronto, I think, right?
Yeah,
Or,
around there. Yeah. So I
yeah.
met Kevin through Eugene's stream.
Mm,
That's where I met Dushan, and that's where I met Julian as well. I met a whole bunch of people on Eugene's stream.
mm. Yeah, Eugene is a friend. Yeah.
Yes, he is a dear friend. Yes.
Why is South Florida and Canada disproportionately represented? That's a joke in FragComm because it's all about South Florida. And, well, yeah, as we talked about also recently, like it seems
Uh
like
huh.
everyone from FragComm is from either Miami or based there or in Canada.
Really? Oh, I've never noticed that because I know many fragrant lovers that are living in Toronto and other parts of the US, like
Mm.
Chicago, New Jersey. I have a lot of friends from New Jersey as well, and they're not all Italian. Although I love their accent. You love my pictures in Eugene's, but those aren't pictures, Dushan. They're actual paintings.
Paintings,
It's
yeah,
the
that's
it's yeah, it's the Mona Lisa paintings. Yeah.
mm.
Mhm.
What is your favorite creed? Captain wants to know.
My favorite creed. So he's a creed lover, I gather. So the thing with creed is creed. This line is special to me, but more I would have to say on the men's line because my dad, God rest his soul, my dad loved Creed Chèvrefeuille, the vintage version. So that was his favorite. Chèvrefeuille is honeysuckle. So it's impossible to find. So I had a whole bunch of vintage creeds when he passed on that I actually sold in the community to lots of guys. I had, oh my God, I had so many. So I love vintage creeds, but my favorite creed, hmm, I don't have one.
Right.
I don't like the women's wine so much. I owned all of them. I owned Love and White, Jardin d'Amalfi, White Cologne. No, I don't know. Like I like Creed and then I don't. I don't know. Sorry, I'm being wishy washy.
Hello, Dave. How are you? For Creed Aventus Cologne Fresher Better
Hi, Dave.
Aventus.
Hmm.
What about Creed's Vanicia? Vanicia, I don't know how it is pronounced.
Yes, I had the vintage. Good question. I'm sure you love it, Dushan, because that would be up your alley. I find Venetia, although it's marketed for women, extremely unisex. I owned it twice, but I don't know. It smells like too vintagey, as I say. Too vintagey. I don't know. But it is a beautifully crafted perfume.
Yeah, I don't really know. I mean, I don't have that much experience with Creed, but recently I
Oh,
can say,
wait. Julian said Bois de Portugal.
oh,
Absolutely. One of the sexiest scents on men. For sure, for sure, for sure. Bois de Portugal. Creed. Absolutely. Hands
Royal
down. Royal Oud.
Oud.
Yes, I even like it on me. royal oud, even on me, but the original formulation, not the new ones, because I find the new formulation diluted, and it's.
Cream
But what
bashed
the
food.
Portugal? Oh my God, green. Yeah, my late friend Mike, he wore green Irish tweed. He passed away, but that was a scent, and it smelled glorious on Mike. Now the thing is, I can't smell that because it's going to remind me of my late friend Mike, and it'll make me cry. So whenever I smell it, I can't. It's too sentimental. But it is a beautiful perfume, really.
Creed just got sold again, this time to L'Oreal.
Oh, that's sad. That's very sad news. I'm very sorry to hear that. AM, if you're a Creed lover, my condolences.
Yeah,
That is
it's,
sad.
you'd think a company like Creed wouldn't,
Yeah.
get sold like that. A family company and a successful one.
Yeah, but the thing is, now you're talking like it's the great grandkids that are taking over, right? And they don't care. Money talk.
Yeah, money.
Mhm.
That's true. So it will be Creed's death. Yeah.
Correct.
What does Anna think about Montal and Mancera?
Ah, I know why you're asking that question. Well, Mount and Mancera, number one, it's the same company. Huh? Um, okay, I appreciate Montal. I love red oud. I find it very sexy. Back in the day when it first became popular, this Montal, we're going back like 15, 20 years. Black oud was very nice, white oud. So all their ouds, okay? The black, the white, and the red, very nice. Today, though, present times, I own red oud. And my Manceras, I'll own and then trade. I'll trade. Like I'm not attached to any Mancera, I'll be honest with you. What about you, JP Music? Do you wear any Montels or Mancera?
Yeah,
I mean,
just recently tried some Manceras. They haven't really, Oslo is pretty behind, Unfortunately, it's mostly PDMs and Creed.
mhm.
Yeah, well, they didn't even have Creed always here, but now they do anyway. Now they really got better.
I know Dushan is a big Amouage lover. He suggested Memoir Woman for me. I owned it many years ago. It is lovely, but it's too powerful. If that makes ironic, but it's too powerful for me. But I do agree with you that Memoir Woman is better than Memoir Man. And also to add to that, Dushan, Interlude Man is much better than Interlude Woman, in my opinion.
I like Montel. Hmm.
Oh, I've never tried Cosmic Pepper. If you like it, then it must be amazing. It must be
Amouage.
amazing if you like it, because he has exquisite taste.
Yes, I really like the history of Amouage. That's pretty special.
So actually, I want to share something about Amouage, because back in the day, okay, when we were collecting perfume, so when we started on this internet thing, so let's go back 2007, 2008, what we had our hands on, you cannot imagine. So I had Amouage, Dia, and Gold, but the old bottles that looked like the mosque. Do you know what I'm talking about? No. Okay.
No.
So these bottles, it's before Amouage made it big, and they were really, truly an Arabic house. Okay. Their
Right.
bottles, okay, it was like the mosque, okay, in Mecca, okay, the thing, the shape and everything.
Hmm.
Those became obsolete. And then they replaced Amouage with the bottles that we know today. Do you know that I had silver Amouage, I had gold and Dia? And stupid me, what did I do? Yes, I traded. Today, today, do you know how much those bottles are worth? I don't even know how much they would be worth. But stupid me traded. I also had Get a Pain by Guerlain. And I had Attrape Coeur. Go, good luck in trying to find them. Today, Filled d'Amour. What did I do? Stupid me. Of course, I traded. So all of this happened from like 2007 till 2015. We traded, we sold. But the smart people, they kept those bottles. And today, they're worth thousands of dollars.
Yes, definitely. I believe that.
Yeah.
I'll find them all, Dushan said. Very ambitious.
Dia is great. I would say that Amouage Dia from those days was probably the sexiest, most sensual, most beautiful, exquisitely beautiful. So the color that one would imagine is definitely gold. There will never ever be a beautiful perfume like that. Like I'm tongue tied. That's how beautiful Amouage Dia original formulation was. It was just exquisite. Dushan, what did you say? I'll find them all. I don't think so, Dushan. You're dreaming. Forget about it.
You
They
have
are
to be
impossible to find. They are if Dushan, if you do find those bottles, you have to send me photos and I'll fly down to get you.
Dushan was gonna send me a sample of Diaghilev, like I don't know, a couple of
Okay.
years ago, but hasn't happened yet. But there were some complications, unfortunately, because he has
Yeah.
what was it, Dushan, a cousin or something that lives here near me, or yeah, something like that, a woman.
So another question is Boadicea de Victorious. I never know. I'm phonetically challenged with this word. Boadicea de yes. I
Yeah,
had delicate, Julian, and I had a decant of delicate from that line, and everyone loved it on me. And uh, I think it got discontinued, delicate, so it was my favorite from that line. So Dushan,
yeah,
no problemo, Anna. What does that mean? Do you own them or not? Because if you own them, I'm flying down.
yeah. I don't really know the word. He says this woman is his some kind of god. Well, not godmother, but something like that. It's in Serbia. They have this very special, like a
Okay.
lot of good mother, yeah, and
Okay.
all these godfathers and good mothers.
Mhm.
Yes, going back way back, they had a dagger bottle. Not sure what year. You mean I'm large? Godmother,
Oh
fairy
yeah,
godmother.
going way back, they had a dagger bottle. I don't know about that. About the amouage, it would be very interesting to investigate that.
Well, their caps are formed, as far as I know, as the kind of the hilts of the scimitars or
Mhm.
sables that they use over there, like
Mhm.
royal
Mhm.
saber.
Mhm. Well, I own in amouage. I own lilac love and figment, but I had most of them. Like I had honor. I even had honor the extra version. Uh, Julian says I'm really into Night of Love. I don't know that one, but if you're wearing it, it must be like awesome.
Mm.
But they're expensive. Like here, because that's a UK perfume line. They're freaking expensive.
Top three favorites of all time. JP is asking for your top three favorites all time.
I don't really have, but if I have to choose, if I have to say which ones they are, Guerlain, Queer Beluga, you can't go wrong with. That's what I wore at the short film screening. I'm like, what am I gonna wear at my short film screening? Queer Beluga by Guerlain. It just made me feel comfortable, confident, professional. Um, I like Eugene Scent. I like Descendre. He did a good job with that one. I really like Descendre by Les Abstraits. Uh, Dior Addict, vintage. I've worn on and off Dior Addict for the last almost 20 years, 25 years.
Yeah, I don't know really if I could pick my top three full time, but yeah, maybe, but I don't think I want to do that now.
I'm too flaky to have a top three.
Yeah, and I keep changing my mind. This goes for all the lists that I ever made. Like, doesn't
Uh,
matter if it's music, boxing, fragrances. I keep changing my mind always.
Envy,
Yeah.
I was having a chat with a colleague of mine, and I told her, I said, I envy you. She only owns like 5 bottles, five. And I said,
Yes.
I envy you because you're saving a ton of money. And she says, well, if it's not one addiction, it's another. You collect perfumes, and she collects plates,
Oh,
fancy plates. She's
right.
into that. So um, to each his own, I guess, right? We all collect something.
Yeah. Yes, definitely. What is, what is your most work? What? Oh, most worn perfume. He means.
Well, Julian, I have like almost 300 bottles. So it's the most number of bottles I've had in my 40-year history. I think it's because it's kind of like I wanted to market. Okay, I've reached 40 years of being a perfume lover. Now I have to maximize the number of bottles I have, because normally I've always had like about 75 bottles, no more than that. Um, so I'm having a hard time with most worn because I also have decants. Um, so I don't know, Juliet. I don't know. What would you like on me? That's it. You choose for me for tomorrow, and I'll think of you. How's that? Thank you, Ricky. Love Anna. She's always insightful. Thank you, Ricky Tomatoes. Who's Ricky Tomatoes? I like the name.
Oh, I know him. I mean, I haven't seen him for a while, but I know him for like from a couple years back from Mr. Smelly streams. Yeah,
Do I know him? Is he on my Facebook? Are we friends?
I, probably since he says you're always insightful, or maybe
Yeah,
he's seen you on another channel. I don't
maybe. I like Angelique Noir. Like if I have to go on a date with someone special, it would have to be Guerlain Angelique Noir. That's sexy.
For tomorrow, I want you to wear your most uplifting scent, says Julian.
But I don't know. This is the problem. You choose for me.
Oh,
You like
Ricky, you
Angelique
see?
Noir? There you go. There you go. You're my man. You're my man. You like Angelique Noir.
Mhm. Oh, on Eugene and Joey streams, right? I'll wear Derby when I see Anna in Italy.
Oh, I'll hate you if you do that. Because now you're showing off. Don't wear derby. That no, because I like derby. Now you're showing off, Dushan. That's not nice.
Derby, yeah.
You're
It's
not being
Derby, yeah.
humble. You're flaunting.
It's not a town in England which is pronounced Derby. It's Derby, yeah.
Derby. Yeah. That's another thing though with the Anglos. And I
Mm.
want to say because I used to correct Eugene all the time. When you're going to pronounce the French perfumes, don't anglicize them. For the love of Jesus, don't, okay?
Yeah.
Big butcher.
The harder
The name,
the
it's
harder they try.
Guerlain. For the love of Jesus, it's
Yeah.
Guerlain, Guerlain, Guerlain.
And also, recently I did a review of product paradigm, and I was very like clear that
Mhm,
this is not pronounced paradigm. It is an Italian name. It's paradigma.
mhm. Yeah. But the thing is, with Italian, even if you fuck it up a bit, it's okay. But French, if you anglicize French words, oof,
Yeah.
oh, I don't know if it's because I live in Quebec and it bothers me, it agitates me.
It's a cardinal sin. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Deus and Kuros. I've heard so much of both from Dushan. Even too much.
Yeah.
I
A lot of
haven't.
men like that one, eh? Yeah.
mm, I haven't tried either.
But you seem
That
like, let's talk about you a little bit, Slav. You seem more like a memo type. Are you a memo?
Yes, I am now since last year. Definitely, yeah.
Yeah. Because we haven't talked about memo. This is a very
Yes.
interesting line. I don't know which ones you like, but somehow it just hit me like, yeah, Slaven would like
mm,
memo, you know?
Yes. Yes. So far, I have tried. Well, quite many. Maybe not all, but now I guess the right one would be like to wear according to weather the winter palace. That one.
Mhm. But
Yes.
but aside from memo, have you tried cartusha?
No, I haven't even heard of them. I'm afraid I have to say before now.
Okay. Because I think you would appreciate cartusha.
Mm. See, Julian, that's the one that I don't like. Irish leather. Sorry, I like African leather, but Irish leather.
Love African leather. Ooh, that's my favorite. Then it's Italian leather, but Irish leather, no. Me too, no.
Yeah,
No.
too much juniper berries, I
Yeah,
guess.
on my skin, no, no, no. Doesn't go.
Cartusia, Cartusia.
Do you want me to spell it in the chat? Cartusha.
Have you tried anything? Because I heard of this brand rather recently from Italy. Giardini di Toscana, I believe that's the
Yeah,
name.
yeah.
Mm.
Bianco latte. That's the famous
Yes.
one, and there's a billion clones of it. Yeah. It's a decent line.
Mm. African leather for winter weather. Yes.
But Cartusia is a very elegant line. Anybody here in the chat know this line? Cartusia?
Eugene hates African leather. It seems like he hates everything I like. It's incredible. I mean, each time I mention a phrase, well, there are some that we both like, but not many. We have
Well,
very
you're
different
both
tastes.
Sagittarians, though. He's a Sagittarius, just like you.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Mhm. Well,
Hmm.
now you do.
Yeah, well, he's got a very different taste, I think, from mine. But of course, that's
That's
fair enough.
normal because
That's
perfume is very
normal.
personal. It's super personal.
Yes.
The thing is, what about Caron? Do you know the line, the French line Caron? How many of you
No,
guys know Caron? Caron.
I'm sure. Yeah, there's someone in the chat called Jaconda, actually. Wow.
That's me.
That's you, all right.
Yeah, yeah,
I was
because
going,
that's me. I put Cartusia so you could see the spelling of the
oh,
perfume line. Yeah, my YouTube name is Jaconda.
hmm, nice. Is that like the name that you just picked because you liked, or does it have any special history or
I like your
that's
question. Very
mm,
nice. There's a very, very special history. So, my mother, when she was pregnant with me, and I was her firstborn, she really loved paintings. Isn't that interesting? She
Yeah.
loved perfume and she loved paintings. And she really liked the painting of the Mona Lisa, La Jaconde. And so she told her husband, my father, and her family, I want to name my baby Jaconda. And they all told her, are you fucking crazy or what? You think you're going to name your daughter Jaconda? Keep dreaming. So I had to be named either Maria Luisa, Anna Maria, because we needed to have a Maria because that was my father's mother's name. Her name was Maria Luisa. So my mother's like, I hate those names. I can't stand Maria because my mother has a beautiful name. Her name is Liliana. Liliana. It's beautiful. So she's like, I
Mm.
want my daughter to have a unique name. So they said, absolutely not. And so they baptized me Anna Maria.
That's
So
interesting. Yes.
I
My mother.
resurrected the name, you know?
Yes. Oh yeah, of course. I forgot that. Yeah, Jaconda is actually Mona Lisa. Yeah, of course. Silly
Yeah.
me. Mm, Karen. Yeah.
Yes, you're right, Dushan. Mona Lisa, her name was not Mona, it was Lisa del Giardanini. And they were like just regular people. Yes.
Mm,
Yeah. Now,
I,
apparently, when you do see the Mona Lisa, it's a small painting. It's nothing fancy. It's like a medium-sized painting. Mm. Yes, Ricky, a typical Southern European name. It's just that my mom didn't want that Anna or that Maria because she didn't have that type of name. Her name was original. She wanted the same for her daughter, and unfortunately, it didn't happen.
yeah, I love Renaissance too. I used to read about it when I was 15, 16. We had a book about it. So yeah, I know
At least
quite a
they
lot
didn't name.
about.
Oh no, well, they're Italian parents. They're not going to name me sunflowers. Oh no, no,
So,
Italian
yeah.
parents, no.
What is
You
sunflower in Italian?
uh, girasole.
Oh, hmm,
It sounds
doesn't
really good
sound.
in Italian. Yeah. Girasol.
Yeah.
My mother had
Giro.
sunflowers as like she used to grow them, and there were a whole
Mm,
bunch that were so tall, tall. They were like 10 feet. You know, in girasol. Yeah, French lover has a special
girasol.
place in my heart. I know why it has a special place in your heart. You probably had special moments. That's another thing, eh? With perfume. And this is the negative now in my case. I can't speak for everybody. This is just my case. If my ex, okay, wore a perfume or wore perfumes because all my exes became perfume lovers automatically. I can't smell that on another man because it's reminiscent of that guy. And even if he liked, like really, really, really liked a certain perfume, then I won't wear it. And that's not good.
Yes. Perfume. Yeah, I mean, I understand that perfumes can be very personal, definitely. Perfume memory. Roja has talked about it. I know a lot. Perfume
Yeah.
memories and mm,
Uh,
French lover. Yes. Come on, guys. Don't slow down now. No acqua di Joe.
no.
What is your? Oh, yeah. Dushan has a question. The artisan parfum.
Where's Money Burner? He disappeared?
Yeah, he bailed out on us.
He got bored.
Yeah, Dushan wants to know your favorite artisan parfumo. I don't
I
know.
used to wear Lactizan. Oh my God, I had them all. Oh, Maron. What Farin? I had Timbuktu. 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 Oh my God, the Zing. I love them all. The Drôle de Rose. It was one of my favorite perfume lines when I started collecting. And actually, stupid me, once again, I traded uh, and or sold all my L'artisan over the years. I don't even own one bottle. So Dushan, if you want, per cortesia, you can you can always mail me a bottle if you want. Because they're really hard to find here. And the new formulations are double the price, and never will I spend $200-300 on L'Artisan. Forget about that.
I really love to see Luciana's collection. I can just imagine how amazing it looks.
Who said that?
It was me.
You want to see my perfume collection? Oh, it's nice. She nice. She nice.
Luciana, I'll have to visit him one day in his city of Niche, South. Actually, isn't that funny? His city is called Niche, and
Oh,
he
wow.
loves
Cool.
Niche.
Yeah, and he loves niche. So Dave has a question. Anna, do you have any thoughts on the new direction and director of Amouage? Good or bad? I feel it's lost something with Chong's departure. Well, I don't know much about the inside job there, but all I can tell you is if they sold to L'Oreal, it's finished, right? Didn't they sell to L'Oreal or it's Creed?
Creed. Mm.
But Amouage, is Amouage collaborating with another brand? Because what I remember, the big transition that Amouage made was when they stopped making those beautiful bottles, right? That looked like the mosque. And then they became more mainstream, like European mainstream. And they gained popularity and all that. Like that, at that point, I noticed a difference because the new formulation of Dia Gold and Silver just did not smell like the original. And I'm like, wait a minute, this smells more European. It smells more French, let's say, you know? So I think Amouage compromised its uniqueness back then. So back then, what are we talking? Maybe 2009?
Yeah, Amouage is independent as far as I know. Yeah,
We don't
we
know
are
much
very
about
proud.
that. And I'm not convinced that, Julian, that they're independent. I'm convinced that some kind of transition happened uh, as soon as they started reformulating not only their scent, but also their bottles, their marketing strategy. I think maybe some collaboration with the French.
Yeah, they do have French perfumers, so yeah.
Hmm. Yeah, Jubilation 25 is phenomenal. The men's version, I don't like the one for women though.
My favorite by Amouage is Interlude Black Iris. Yeah, really love the opening, especially the violet, and
Oh,
yeah.
yeah, that's a beauty.
Yep.
And actually, I would say
Mm.
it's unisex because I would wear it. That's another thing. I wear
Yeah,
men's perfumes. Like sometimes I'll post Hermes. Like I love wearing Hermes perfumes if it's for men or Lalique Encre Noire, you know?
yes.
No, I don't like Dushan. No, I don't like cumin. And I don't cook with that spice either. Yuck.
Human, yeah.
No.
Thanks. Actually didn't know how you pronounce that. So it's cumin.
Oh,
Blessed.
shit. Oh, boy.
Yeah,
Depends who you said it to, huh?
embarrassing. Yeah,
I like Diptyque,
deep.
but too light. Too light. I like their Vetiver. Vetivero. Very nice. I would like to get my hands on that because I like Vetiver.
Most of the women I know gravitate towards men's perfume. Really.
I agree with you, Dave, but it depends. Some will wear men's perfumes and some will just appreciate them, at scents.
Yeah, I know a woman who feels like that. By the way, a Facebook friend of mine.
She appreciates and wears, or?
She says she prefers men's perfumes actually to women's. So,
Mhm. Dushan, I like Moise's figment. That's not bad as a fig scent because I'm not too crazy about fig scent, but I like the way Moise did figment.
Anchor Noir Sport.
You were today, Julian, and you thought of me, right? Because you had posted that Encre Noir Sport was even better than Encre Noir. I was wearing it the other day, and he said, Encre Noir Sport, but I can't pull that one off. No way in hell.
Wow, we have 30 people watching us now.
So, guys, your favorite sexy scents. What makes you feel sexy, sexy? Let's start with Slaven.
Well, I enjoy like rose and wood combinations, I guess, for that. And yeah, they gotta be warm, definitely, not cold scents.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm a fan of Electimus, by the way, and they have a one that is called Rodent that I like. It's a rose and wood.
Oh, I didn't know that one. Can you show me the bottle?
Yes, it's here. Just a second. I gotta turn the
I don't know
camera.
that one, so I want to learn. I want to explore
I
new
think
scents.
I forgot what the other very important. Well, it's kind of spicy anyway, and
I mean, it's all very personal, but also it also depends. Like sometimes, like I always say, I love the scent, but the scent doesn't love me. So
their
when it
bottles
smells
are
like
really,
shit on my skin, what am I gonna do? Am I gonna wear it if it smells like shit? I don't think so. Oh
really
wow!
beautiful. Yes.
Can you put the name
So
in the chat? I'm curious about it.
yes. So it is a little difficult to spell, but
Yeah.
I bet many don't know how to pronounce it. I'm just gonna quickly find what else it has by way of ingredients of notes.
Oh, Rome. I've never heard of it. Wow.
Yes,
Dior
Electimus.
Homme Parfum. Julian said Dior Homme Parfum. No way. I'll run. You wear that, I'll fucking run the other way. My ex wore that. No way.
Yeah, it's called.
Tom Ford Black Orchid. That's not bad. But I always
Mm,
considered, the what happened now with Tom Ford Black Orchid? I'm a bit confused. Maybe you guys can enlighten me. It was originally marketed as a women's scent, right? Then they
mm.
had men and women, and then either or. Like I'm a bit lost here with Black Orchid.
So
So
this one
there's
has
yeah.
cloves. Yeah, that's the one that I was thinking of. Cloves, pear, lemon, bergamot, Bulgarian rose, raspberry, saffron, pink pepper, violet, black tea, and wood, patchouli, musk, amber, cedar, and vanilla.
That sounds amazing, actually. I'm going to see if I can get myself a sample. So I smell
Yeah,
correct, originally marketed towards women. Okay. So my understanding when it first came out, okay, Tom Ford Black Orchid, I bought it. And I remember I bought it at this department store called Holt Renfrew here in Montreal. They have one in Toronto, another one in Vancouver. And back in those days, now those days we're talking what, 2007, 2008, something like that. Black Orchid also had the parfum extrait, the perfume. Okay. So you had the Black Orchid bottle in the perfume, 15 ml. It was glorious, glorious. And back in those days, it was like $400. That was a lot of money. So I didn't buy it. I bought the eau de parfum, the EDP. But then they discontinued Black Orchid parfum. Doesn't exist. This gold bottle that you see nowadays is not Black Orchid parfum. They re-released it, and it's nothing like that Black Orchid from 2007, 2008, something like that. And then they said, oh, this Black Orchid is actually can be unisex. And then they started playing with it, with the bottles. You have a matte color, you have the shiny black, And I got really lost. And I'm like, okay, this is just a gimmick, really. I'm fed up. Sexy Scent is actually Oud Edition. I don't know Oud Edition by Montal Julien. Wow. That sounds cool. Yeah, La Nuit. A lot of you men enjoy Yves Saint Laurent La Nuit, huh? That's very it is sexy. Come on, let's admit it. It's nice. Yeah. I smelled Ganymede. I had a bottle. I don't like it that much. You see, with that line, you either love it or you hate it.
That's my impression too. Yeah, people either love Ganymede or hate it.
Yeah, absolutely. Dushan, my mother used to wear Gem by Van Cleef. Yeah, it was a beauty back in the day. I remember wearing it, and my mother would say, "Sorry, but it doesn't smell as good on you as it does on me." So that was her thing, Gem.
Tushan isn't a fan of Quentin Bish.
Quentin rubbish. Well, it doesn't matter what you like or what I like. We know what matters is that what you like makes you happy. That's all.
Yes, absolutely. Aki Galabuto. That's some name.
Yeah.
Le Labo seems to be very popular these days, with women especially, I think.
Oh, yeah?
I see it everywhere, like in these shorts, when they stop some woman in London or somewhere Paris, a lot of them say like their favorite fragrance is something by Le Labo.
Actually, I do appreciate Le Labo, but the thing with Le Labo is that I love Vanille 44, and they don't sell it. I had it. Again, crazy. I had it, then I traded it. This was long ago, but now it's considered part of the exclusive. So we do have Le Labo in Montreal and Toronto and all that, but we have to order Vanille 44. And I find it's one of the sexiest smoky vanilla. It's a smoky vanilla. It's so sexy. For me, that Le Labo Vanille 44 is sexy, period.
Vanilla, yes. This company Lactimus has a vanilla fragrance that I like. Vanilla Edesia, that's the name. Yeah,
Which
vanilla
one?
can be a little too strong sometimes,
Okay.
heavy. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like all vanilla heavy fragrances anyway. I'm gonna write
Dushan,
that.
vintage Azuri. Oh no, no. That's like that's really vintage. How about uh, Bandit? By Robert Piget. That would be more. If you want to go vintage, you want to put me in vintage, Bandit. Yeah, Thé Noir is nice too. That's my second, but my first is Vanille 44. That's number one. I like Rose and I like Thé Noir. That's it from that line. Ah, Vanilla Edition. And who makes that? Vanilla Edition?
Also, Electimus.
Okay, so you like that line, eh?
Yes.
Okay. Robert Piget, yeah. So Fracas, right? Robert Piget, I love Fracas. I love Bandit. So you know what? I like almost all of Robert Piget. So that's another favorite in the top 5. Boz, do you and Anna Panunto, not Puto, like the House of Mansera?
Well, I just kind of started getting, to know that house. I mean, I liked those two most famous ones I tried, red tobacco and Tonka Cola. Yeah, I guess so. But I haven't tried enough to tell, to be able
Actually, you know
to.
what's nice? You know what you would like? I think, my opinion, I think you would like Mancera Sicily. I love it. It's a nice
Since
citrus. Yeah, it will remind you of Sicily. It's really beautiful.
oh, Sicily, yeah.
Sicilia. Do you wear gourmands? Yes, of course. Absolutely. Queer Beluga, Angers Victoire. But I like Guerlain. I like the way Guerlain makes their gourmands. And believe it or not, I like the way the Arabic perfume lines make their gourmands. They're fantastic.
Actually, also Electinus has a fragrance called Black Caviar, which is pretty interesting. Maybe you would like that. I don't.
Well, I have to smell them. The thing is,
Mm,
we don't carry that line in Montreal. I haven't seen them.
no. Well, I ordered their sample set, which comes like with like 20. It's very generous, 20 samples.
Yeah, but how much did you pay for samples?
I don't remember now, but off the top, but it's not like terribly expensive anyway. It's not cheap, definitely, but yeah, I think it's really, really expensive.
You see, I'll never pay for samples. I don't like that concept.
Oh,
I like travel sprays. I really like the concept of travel sprays,
mm,
but samples should be free.
yeah, they should.
Yes, I used to have perfumes from the Merchant of Venice. The interesting line. I had like a pink one, but I traded it with an American perfumista friend. Then there was a blue one. I owned two bottles, maybe 6, 7, 8 years ago. Mansura Oud Lemon Mint. I've never tried that one either.
Yeah, they have so many. It seems so many fragrances that company.
No.
Arabesque,
Yes,
shape,
Shakespeare's version of Merchant of Venice, of course.
yuzu. Yeah, I believe I tried one. Hang on, probably.
Yuzu. There was a perfume line. I had a bottle of Yuzu by Parfum d'Empire. Parfum d'Empire. Yuzu. It was popular back in the day.
Amber full.
Number nine, L'Artisan didn't smell good on me. Neither did number 10. Yeah, I'm this Oud Lemon Mint. I've always wanted to try it by Manscara.
Nishane Ege. Oh yeah.
So I have a bottle of Nishane. That's how you say it, huh? Nishane?
Well, I think in Turkish they say it like that's what I heard anyway. But I'm not sure. Nishane.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think you're right.
yeah. Because they don't pronounce S and H as sure. So
Exactly. I have
yeah.
so I'm just looking at my perfume collection and I forgot to mention Mansara, the one I like is Oud Orchid. This one. Mansara. And it's very underrated. Nobody talks about it. Why? Because it's good. This one, you guys know it? It's beautiful. It's very feminine though. And what about Armand Jane? Nobody's talked about Armand Jane. You
Oh
guys don't know
yes.
Armand Jane?
I heard of that house from of Rachel, who used to come to on Mr. Smelly streams as well. She's
Hmm.
yeah, she's a lady, very classy.
Well, oud orchid is very underrated. When you tell people, hey, when you ask them, do you know oud orchid? Many will say, I've never heard of it. I own a 60 ml bottle. It's just beautiful. Okay. So, are any Armand Jane lovers here? Tolu. I remember I had the original version of Tolu. It was really good. Don't like the new formulation though. What about the different company? You guys know the brand, the different company? I'm gonna put it in the chat. This one?
Yeah, I'm sure someone knows of them.
Do you
Yeah,
guys own any of their like I have one that I really love. I think Slavin, I think you would like this, and I think even Julian. It's called Oud for Love. Oud for Love. The, the different company.
I'm gonna Google that too for love. I get something else. A buck. What's this? Oh, the different company. Oh yeah, here it is. Okay, okay. Hmm. It's a unisex.
Yeah, yeah.
Warm, spicy amber. I like ambery fragrances mostly. Yeah. Wow. Whiskey, top notes: whiskey, saffron, caraway, coriander, angelica, and all the hides. Wow, a lot of notes here. I'm not gonna list them all, name them all. I mean,
There's a lot of
clo-
notes. Yeah, yeah. It's there's a
it's
lot
got
of stuff in here.
it's got cloves too, just like this one.
You see, this one you can only wear it in the middle of fall and winter. You can't wear this in the summer.
Yeah. Oh, Bernard Duchaufour. Duchaufour. I think Dushan is a big fan. High quality.
Good
This
night,
is
Julian. Talk to you soon. Thanks for coming by.
good night, Julian. Thank you very much. You've been a delight.
Yes.
Animalic nuance to it. Yeah. Yeah. Dushan jokingly calls himself Dushan Fur.
Oh yeah.
Mhm. Shipropolitan. Well, yeah, it seems like this one has soft oud notes. I don't like heavy oud, definitely.
Yeah, heavy oud. I mean, Montal red oud is pretty heavy, but it's nice. Do I like Ship Palatin? Yes, I had a decant of it a long time ago. I would appreciate it on a man more than on myself. What's my favorite Italian dish? Oh my God, the Italian cuisine is exquisite. I can't tell you what my favorite is, but my mother was the gourmet chef. So I always love my mother's pasta dishes, of course, her pizzas, but she knows how to prepare everything meats, fish. I don't eat seafood, but it's hard to say. You like Italian food, Dave? Who doesn't, actually?
Yeah, who doesn't? Anybody who doesn't must have something wrong with their palate. Frutti di mare. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
he
like
likes
spaghetti di mare.
that means seafood pizza.
Yes, I like spaghetti di mare. Well, lucky for you, Dushan, you are going to Rome. You're gonna have a great time there.
It's actually
I
a
don't know.
good time to go, November, because it's good. It's
Mm.
a good time. It's not too many tourists. I mean, I'm not
Oh
saying that they
yeah,
don't have
right.
tourists, but it's not as bad as June, July, and August.
Mm. And the heat also. Then of course, it's the worst. Trescalini on pizza Navona. Yes, I really gotta go to Italy too.
Yeah, I haven't been in a very long time.
And I imagine it's not as expensive because the funny thing is Croatia, it's very expensive to go to like on a holiday or so. Yeah, I don't know why, but it's crazy. It's just crazy.
Italy is just as expensive as Croatia, maybe a little bit
Mm,
less.
yeah.
Where it's affordable is more Spain and Portugal.
Oh, right. That's why most Norwegians also go there. I
Hmm.
mean, not that they are poor, but I mean, some go to Italy, yeah, of course. But many go to, Mallorca and Tenerife and, yeah, Canary Islands. And
Hmm. Well, why not? It's just as beautiful.
yeah, it is. I've been in Barcelona myself.
Oh, wow. Lucky you. I've always wanted to go.
Yeah, beautiful, beautiful city. And very friendly people. I love the fact that everybody had a smile on their face, and
Hmm.
here it's quite the opposite, I guess. Yeah, the cold makes everybody grumpy, and the bad weather.
And yeah, and I find as we get older, we suffer more in the cold. I find that the changing seasons are affecting me a lot more
Mm,
because it's dark longer. So I like
yeah.
sunrise. I like the light when I get up, not darkness.
Yes. I mean, here you gotta literally take the D vitamin, here in Norway, especially if you are like over 40, and yeah, because there's too little sunlight, and
Mhm.
yeah, not that
Anything-
many sunny days. I mean, Oslo is all right. It is worse, of course, the longer up north you go, it's the
mhm.
less sun, of course, you get.
Same here.
Yeah, Canada and Norway are pretty similar there. I mean, when it comes to climate and yeah, nature, even maybe. I don't. Well, I guess there aren't that many mountains or
Hmm.
around Montreal. There are some, maybe. Or
There are some, of course. Yeah.
mm,
But it depends what you like. I mean, some people like the mountains, some people like the ocean, the sea.
yeah,
Italy has the Adriatic Sea. Uh, it's
mm,
spectacular. And so if you enjoy being near the beaches and all that, you're going to go in the summertime when the water is warm. But if you
yes,
like the mountains, it's a different story. Depends.
mm,
Anything is better than the city here. Fed up.
staying at home. Yeah. And then you see all the your friends on Facebook post their amazing pictures of their holidays, and you just want you go, oh,
Yeah,
why
and
didn't
you're
I
just
go?
working, working. That's my case. I look to work. So
Mm,
Anna, we would go to Como Lake. Dushan, you've offered to bring me to so many places, but I haven't seen nothing yet. You don't deliver, Dushan. You don't deliver.
Como,
No,
yeah, those
no.
lakes in the north of Italy are just incredibly beautiful.
Yeah,
Really.
I know. So I smell. Anna, any thoughts on L'Ombre de Merveille? Yes, I owned L'Ombre, L'Ève de Merveille, the Bleu. I like them all. I like them all. They're all well blended, you know? But I always end up trading them. So is it because I'm flaky and I don't appreciate them? I don't know. Anna deserves the best. Okay, so make me a proposition, Dushan.
Maybe all three of us could get together.
Yeah, but
Oh,
you two are close. I'm far. I'm in Canada.
yeah, that's true.
But
In
how come you
Eugene.
guys should plan to meet? You're not far at all.
Yeah, I would love that, definitely. Either over there in Serbia or here in. I mean, he's got this godmother here in Oslo, so it would
Mhm.
be a good reason for him to come here.
Yes, but in the Eastern European, the Slavic culture, you have to wait for an invitation. So it's like
Mhm.
you can't just invite yourself, right? You have to be formally invited, and that's how it works.
Well, yeah, not necessarily though. I mean,
No,
it is a little different from country to country, I guess. But in Bosnia, like, well, if you are, well, that goes mostly if you really are close friends, or yeah, Dushan says don't always. You can just come like without an invitation, and nobody will get mad at you. They will be
are
happy.
they? Oh,
Yes. Mm.
I didn't know that. I thought that it was. I guess it depends, right?
I heard like in Czech Republic, Prague, I know a guy that has lived there, and that's
Mhm.
very different. There, you have to have an invitation, and God forbid you should drop by like a day before or something.
Mhm.
They don't like that. So
I have a couple that I put together. It's a nice story. Her name is Anka, and his name is Roman. So Roman is from Czechoslovakia, former Czechoslovakia, and Anka is from Romania. So Anka was my student back in 2007, and she was with another Romanian. Then she broke up, and then I'm like, you know what? I have the perfect guy for you. His name is Roman. So Roman plays the guitar, and he was friends with my ex. He was a hospital employee. So I always envisioned these two together. And so they met at my wedding, but they didn't really hit it off. Like he had, given her her number and she was so so. A year
mm,
later, they reconnected and they've been together ever since. 20 years together, 18
beautiful.
years. Yeah, Roman and Anka.
Mm, really beautiful. Yeah.
A Romanian with a Czechoslovakian, Slovenian, we say now, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Or yeah, Slovakian maybe.
Slovakian. And they explained to me, they said the cultures are very different,
Mm,
obviously. The language is different, but they have the same demeanor. They hardly smile.
yeah.
They have
Yes.
the same demeanor.
In the East Bloc countries, I mean, everybody was born there. Like you weren't supposed to smile on photos. That's what I heard.
Yeah.
That wasn't the case in my country, or our country, my in Dushan's. Let's say it was back then the same country. So yeah, we always smiled, but in those countries, like it was very strict, and you were supposed to be serious, always, and
But
it's
when I
terrible.
first started teaching, let's go back 1999, 2000, And I
Mm,
had Eastern Europeans. Like I had a back in the days, former Yugoslavian, right? Former
yeah.
Yugoslavia. She was Croatian and a Polish one. Now I know the Polish culture because my first best friend, we're still best friends today, is Polish. So I know that culture.
Mm,
But anyhow, the other one, the even the one from Yugoslavia, but like when they were together, they just never smiled. So I thought there was something wrong with me, you know. Um,
mm.
and they explained to me, no, it's just that if no, it was mostly with Russians. Sorry, it was Russians.
Oh yeah, right.
Yeah, I had a
It's-
bunch of Russians. I had like 10 Russians in my
Yeah,
class. Oh my God. And they didn't
because
smile. And they said, because we take you seriously, you are our teacher.
yeah, yeah, that was like blood. You had to be bloody serious in those countries. That's
Yeah. Yeah.
part of the upbringing there. Definitely. Yeah.
But now with the new generation, they're not like that at all. So the young
No.
Russians don't have that mentality.
Yeah, everything is different now, definitely. And thank goodness for that.
Yes, this is the positive part. This is the positive
Yes,
part.
that's. Mm. There are pros and cons, of course. They don't smile because of Putin. Yeah, it is funny how that makes me think of Roja when he had to rebrand that fragrance that was called Oligarch. You know that story.
No, I don't know
Af-
it. No.
yeah, after the war in Ukraine, he was ordered to change the name. Like then he had to
Oh,
rebrand it. I believe Isola Blue. He wound up calling something very different.
hmm.
Yeah.
Wow.
Mm. Oh, here's Kevin. Where the hell have you
Much
been?
better question. Question for the panel. Halls versus Ricola. Your thoughts? I say Ricola.
I only know Ricola, so I gotta
My
say
mother.
Ricola.
My mother always has Ricola in her bag.
Yeah, we don't have holes here, so Vojvodina. Yes, I know, but then it's yeah. Bosnians are very warm and relaxed people.
Yeah. Yeah. That's true.
Hmm. They love to treat everyone. Everyone they know. They always bring something and usually never come to you empty-handed.
That's it. The same thing with Italians. When that's
Yeah.
like a sin to
Mm.
attend a place empty-handed. So Dushan, and I suppose Americans are way louder than Canadians. Not necessarily. It depends on
Mm.
your personality, Dushan. Don't put all the North Americans in one basket. We're all from different cultures. Italians are extremely loud.
Yes.
We sound like we're fighting or we get excited. So chances are, if you're really an Italian, you'll be loud. A real Italian is loud. They're not docile. If you're
Well,
Italian and docile, you're fucked up somehow. You have trauma.
I had these neighbors here, like when there's one family was from Bulgaria and the other ones were Albanians from like Kosovo, and
Uh-huh.
like they all talk so loud. Each time they were talking together, I thought they were fighting, but no, they just that's their
Albanians are
way.
loud. Yeah. We don't
Yeah.
have too many Albanians here. You have more in the States.
Mm. Yeah, in the States, in the East Coast, I think especially like yeah, New Jersey, and that's what I heard.
I heard that Texans, though, are very nice people.
Mm.
I've had quite a few trades back in the day with Americans from Texas. Very generous, very, very generous with the trades. And the people from the Netherlands, back in the day when we used to trade internationally, the people from the Netherlands, all of them, when we would trade, they would give you 4 or 5, 6 decants extra as a thank
Wow.
you. They were so generous. I
Yeah,
miss them.
they are Yeah, the Dutch are very like free spirited people and
Generous.
very
They're not stingy with perfume. They love
yeah.
sharing.
Well, with the Germans, I believe it's very different. With that, they can be stingy. We have Southern hospitality. Yeah, Mike is from Texas, by the
Oh,
way.
Mike is from Texas. Oh,
Mm.
wow. Invite me. I'll come down. Why not?
Yeah, great guy, great friend. Jordan from Amsterdam is the best. Who? What?
I don't know. Jordan from Amsterdam. Who's is that a person, a place? Well, that's the thing, okay? Like, because that's a very good point that Dennis made. Because
Hmm.
I've also like taught communication and cultural patterns. So he made an excellent point. Some cultures it takes them a while to establish trust, but then once they trust you, it's for life. So which do you prefer, quick and fleeting, or something that is slowly brewing and then will be more long term, right?
I think Norwegians are like that too. That it takes time, really
Mhm.
to get close to them. But once you get close to them, it's like it never ends. Really, you have to do something pretty bad to ruin that friendship, that bond. Mm.
And in my case, it was the same with Russian students. You had to earn their respect. So the first 2, 3 weeks of class, especially if you were a woman, they would test you. They would test your boundaries. They would test you in every which way. Imagine being tested by Russians, old school Russians, huh? Not this generation.
Cruel,
Old
brutal. I
school, and you're just like you're 30 years old, not even. And anyways, once you pass the 3 week test and you make it and you survive, then they say, Anna,
embrace you.
you're a good teacher. And then that's it for life. And I still have some on my Facebook for life. They will always respect me.
Yes. Well, I guess we have some things, I guess, in when it comes to mentality, but in common with the Russians, but not that many. I mean, they are. It's a little more kind of. I don't know how to put it. Less forgiving society. Less.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's like if you do something wrong, it's like
Hmm.
they really can be brutal if you make some kind of mistake. And yeah, it just is a little more cruel society than ours, I think.
But we get a lot of students, for a lot of people from Moldova. We used to. Moldova is different, right? Is they're
Yes.
with Romania. Yeah.
Mm. It used to be a part of Romania like long ago, but then the Soviets took it. The Russian, I believe, the Russians first, yeah, probably
Yeah.
annexed.
Duchan, but you liked me before you saw I was a painter. Come on. You liked me even in a past life. You liked me.
I realized I've seen your comments before somewhere, but I didn't know that was you because you use a shortened version of your name in the yeah.
Who, me?
Now I yeah and Panu.
Yeah.
Hmm. Poetry, yeah.
You like my poetry? Have you read my poetry, Dushan? When I posted on Facebook. Yeah, yeah.
You are the Renaissance woman, indeed.
Yeah. I was telling Slaven, one guy asked me, because, he wanted to get to know me. And then I told him, he goes, "What do you do?" And all that. And I told him, he says, "Are you showing off?" I told him, "Go fuck yourself." That was the end of that.
Yeah, some people can take someone being more talented, I guess, yeah, than them.
Well, look, when people ask you, "What do you do? What do you like?
Mm.
What do? You just I don't know. Do you tell the truth or do you hide? I don't know. I'm not into hiding.
Yeah, it's not easy to stand out. There was a Bosnian, famous Bosnian writer who said that in Bosnia, if you are only an inch taller than the rest, like the average, like it is hard to live, there if you are, yeah, in any way better than the others, and it's true.
I agree.
Yeah. Mm.
I agree 100%. Whether it's even if it's within your own family unit, if you're the black
Yes.
sheep, the one that stands out, the one that's different, the one that dares to speak.
Mm.
Absolutely. I mean, some people eventually conform and cave in because they could just can't take it anymore. Others just continue being themselves, being authentically different, and
Oh
there's
yeah.
a price to pay, you know?
Yes, I mean, I refuse to conform always, like look, wear the same clothes like the others, and look what is fashionable. And I never really care that much about fashion or trends. Or
Mhm.
I'm like, you gotta take me as I am or don't. That was my attitude.
Of course.
So, but it doesn't exactly. It's not exactly easy to find many friends when you have that attitude. Unfortunately, yeah.
Well, Dennis, poetry was my first way of expressing myself, if you like. Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, but the thing with poetry, it's very subjective because how how can any reader know exactly what the poet was thinking and feeling, upon writing it? So, whenever, because I'm also an English teacher and I teach literature as well, I always tell students if you can connect with the words, right? Somehow there's a connection because of whatever reason, then it's okay. The poet did his or her job. It's all about connecting with the emotion. That's it. It's not about understanding really what that poet was feeling.
Mm. I love these guys. They are the best.
Yeah, you've got a nice crowd tonight. Bravo. Nice
Yeah,
people.
I'm lucky, really.
Yep. Congratulations on your channel. And,
Thank
it
you
was
very
a
much.
pleasure being your guest. I was very well
Mm.
received. I thank you for your questions. And
Yes, the pleasure was mine, definitely.
so thanks, guys, all you gentlemen. I don't see any ladies. Any ladies here?
Well, Kay was here earlier, but she left.
Okay. Well, extend my greetings to Kay. Kevin,
I,
chickened out. Hey, Kevin, you're a chicken. What's the matter with you?
come on, Kevin, man up.
Man up. Say goodbye to Jaconda. Come on. Dushan always calls me Madame. Madame.
Yes.
Madame.
Good job.
I
Well,
feel like I'm an old fucking lady when you call me Madame.
no, it's
I
a
know it's a sign of
gentleman.
respect. Yeah, yeah. I know.
Yes, Kevin Cost. Well, I hope we can do this again sometime. Anyway.
It was a pleasure, and it was Slaven was very nice because he had already prepared the questions and he wanted to know ahead of time. Okay, which
Mm,
questions can I ask? What questions shouldn't I ask? Very, very, very gentlemanly. So thank you,
thank. Yes, it was my pleasure.
boys. Grazie. Thank you. Buonasera. Good evening. Buonanotte. Good night. And
Buonanotte.
thank you very much, Slav, for having me. And
My
I'm going to say toodaloo.
to
Bye bye.
bye bye.
Ciao.
Thank you.
Ciao. Ciao.
Ciao. Ciao ragazzi. Okay, there goes Anna. All right, guys. Start now stream. No, that was enough for me. I'm feeling rather exhausted now. Well, there you have it. That was Anna. Incredible lady, isn't she? I was really fortunate to have her as my guest. And yeah, hopefully she can come back sometime. I don't know. We'll see. At least hop on a little bit. I don't know. Okay. Thank you all for coming, for being here with us. Hope you had a good time, just like I. And see you soon, alright? Bye.